Hey everyone, I've been over here for like an hour and a half now and haven't really done much of anything, except I do have the ladders in the room. I had to move the dresser that was there completely out of here. I had to scoot the bed over about 2 or 3 inches to fit that ladder in here. And now I need to go get the wood for the framework from the garage to see how much more adjusting I have to do, because I don't know if it will reach from each ladder to ladder into the window. So I'm going to go do that now. So I got all the main pieces of wood for my frame, and I had to scoot the ladder a little bit closer to the bed because this piece of wood would not stretch all the way to where the ladder was originally next to the wall. So I already lost like 1.5 feet. I need to leave enough room for me to squeeze by right here so I can get in and out of the room. But what's gonna suck is I need to build these little like platforms on top of the ladder to make about another, I don't know, foot tall or so it lines up with the top of the window. Otherwise the wood would be going at a funky slanted angle and everything would be sliding trying to hang it up, so I need to go find all my materials to start doing that now. So the real way to do like proper construction is to use brown paper bags instead of like a wood block or something. I normally use cardboard boxes, like really thick packing boxes, but I just don't have enough extra this year, plus the amount of weight that's going to be on here would probably just crush the cardboard, and actually the paper bags seem to, compact better. So I have the right level, plus it's so much easier to adjust the level by just removing a few bags at a time to get it balanced between the two sides, and I can always go back. Like I just wrapped a few strips of packing tape around there to hold it on, and I'm going to do the same with this board up here. The only boards that really get screwed together are the ones that will attach to up here from the ladder. Will get screwed on right up here, and that's basically it. I mean, I've mentioned many times over the last few years that I use what I have in the sense of supplies, screws. I just sort of make do with random crap to make it happen, and if it works, it's worked every fucking year. I've never had any issues. It's never collapsed, so I don't need to like make it fortified for a hurricane or anything, because it's indoors also, and no one will be in this area touching it or bumping into it. So now I'm going to go get a few screws and screwdriver and connect the two pieces going across. So I have both main bracing pieces secured to the wall through where the curtain rod bracket goes in. I just have it secured to that, and then I have the piece that goes to the ladder on both sides secured now. And then this is just loose up here, it's not secured at all. I need to raise these up a little bit more, so I need to either go get some more paper bags or maybe just a few pieces of cardboard or something to lift this up a good like 3 or 4 inches. And then that will be pretty much it for the main part of the frame, and then it's just a ton of little like cross pieces up here wherever I need to put them once I start bringing the ghosts in. So the bulk of it is already sort of done, I guess you could say. So I'm done working on the frame tonight. I added some more spacing stuff to raise this bar up to about 6'5" and same thing over on this side. So now basically all I need to do is next time I'm over here start putting like more cross beams to see where the actual ghosts are going to hang from, and then probably just bring over the ghosts with them too so I can place them. And then after that it's black curtains in here, and put a black curtain ceiling on it, and then the chains, and then the all the wiring for the the actual motors for the ghosts and the black lights. So there's still at least three nights worth of work in here, maybe 4. Now I'm going to go put some blood on some stuff. Maybe there's some pumpkins or skeletons. I don't know. Let's go see. So unless I find some more pumpkins hiding somewhere, I only have one more to bloody up, and that is that one with the knives stabbed in them. I actually might take the knives out of him this year just because the scene he's going to be in, he might just look a little odd with them, with the knives in him. But I did do those 5 down there, so they're all bloody. to better explain, maybe for some people wondering why I'm covering a bunch of pumpkins in blood, the scene is basically a scarecrow standing in a mixture of a bunch of rebar. He has blood on him, on his hands. At his feet, there's a bunch of dead, mutilated crows. And then this year, I normally put pumpkins on the rebar. There's a whole story that goes along with that I wrote a couple of years ago of why they were on rebar and stuff. But this year, I'm not putting them on the rebar. I'm going to have basically like a pumpkin patch sort of all behind him that he's sort of like, you know, guarding or watching over. And there's going to be a few crows, living crows, in the pumpkin patch sort of pecking at the pumpkins. So you kind of get the idea, like, he when either at night or when no one's around looking, he goes and takes care of those crows that are eating his pumpkins. And then that's what all the bits of crows at his feet are. So it's a loosely put together story, but I just want to change the scene up a little differently from the ways I've had it over the last 5 years. It's basically been roughly the same. So I want to change it a little bit. But I guess that's it for tonight. You know, the haunt build videos are going to be, like I had said, more consistent. So I'm going to be over here like 4 nights a week at least, maybe 5 or more. So they'll be a little bit more compacted into what I'm doing, a little bit more focused. And I basically have all the props. It's out as much as I want to pull them out right now, so they're not in my way. But I'm going to head home and I'll show you. I did a little bit more work on the arm, so here's the arm. So I actually haven't gotten a lot more done on it since the last time I showed it. I ran out of packing paper, so I'm having to use brown paper bag as the meat of it. And it's thicker, so I don't have to use as much, but it's a lot harder to work with. So I sort of stopped, and I'm hoping to get some more packing paper from Katie's work, from their shipments. But for right now, that's where it's at. And I'm going to edit this and get it ready to go up. And then I'm going to play some Resident Evil 6, because I haven't got to play it very much the last couple days. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace.